So what is possible in your current circumstances and what is not right now lining up to be possible, that is going to almost just cause a lot of back and forth energy and just some mental instability here regarding what is to be manifested here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse beside the Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So something that tells me with water and earth, there's something that is being almost kind of deteriorated in some way. So something was thought about, something long-term, some sort of long-term goal for you, Leo, was thought about being manifested in some way, but you lost some interest here and needed to kind of be more realistic with some sort of expectations regarding something that could have been constructed and brought into the 3D that could have been very like solidifying and could be more just prosperous as far as what it could produce and what it could kind of like the luxury of just having something be very stable and financially securing here. So this could also, what I'm hearing is some sort of connection working towards the same goal that could have been I mean, because the Two of Pentacles is here, and what I keep hearing like some sort of working with somebody or working with other people or some sort of collaboration, but I don't want it to sound like, I mean, it is general, but I mean, I just keep hearing that there's some sort of something was to be manifested here that you put a lot of structure around, and it should have been long-lasting, long-term, something that could have been built upon here. And there was a lot of just going back and forth, whether it could be manifested or not here, Leo, and then just needing to just kind of drop some sort of emotional guard to just kind of realistically see if practically it would be sensible to further invest in some sort of long-term creation here. So the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Two of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Cups reverse. This is a lot of energy that has already been, like I'm hearing it's already been mentally resolved here, Leo, and almost like this has come up for you before. So this is also some sort of reoccurring theme of having this long-term goal to create structure around something that could be built off of, but collaboration with others or getting others involved or how to get them involved. Here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse is where the energy kind of dilutes. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's almost like taking a step back and emotionally dropping your guard in order to get a practical, realistic inclination of whether or not something could be worked on with others or independently constructed in some sort of way. So Leo, that's basically all that's coming to me. So I hope this helped you gain some external balance here. And as always, take care. And that is your Equilibrium horoscope for February 2022. And much love. Cancer, this is your Equilibrium horoscope for February 2022. So Cancer, I'm going to pull 3 cards and I'm going to see what the energetic blend here, so I can get a indication of what kind of imbalance may be going on within, so we can bring it out and just talk about it, address it, release it. And sometimes, you know, some things we're not even aware of. So I'm going to allow the cards to present something to us, Cancer, regarding some sort of internal imbalance, and hopefully by us just addressing it and talking about it can create some external balance to your life for the month of February 2022 in its own small way. So further instructions on how I do my Equilibrium horoscope is in the description bar below. So I'm going to continue to shuffle the cards and we'll get 3 and then we'll start. Cancer. Okay, we got 1 card here. Okay, Cancer, so let me just take a moment to look at the cards and then I'll hold them up for you. So Cancer, what I'm already hearing is there's this energy of perfectionism going on for the month for you. And what we need to talk about here is you're really kind of stepping back and assessing your work, and you're waiting for some sort of some feedback here, and it's almost as if you need some I'm hearing you're not just looking for any kind of feedback. You put a lot of attention to detail within your work, and you're very much feeling, is it enough here? So, but at the same time, you're also kind of waiting to have some recognition, create some valued responses from critics in your life that have insinuated your work or your capability of what you do being brought out and be polished in a way where you take pride in what it is that you do here. So it's almost, what I'm hearing is there's this potential that you have here, Cancer, and there's been kind of this energy where it's wanting you to really pay attention to detail, because there's something to be learned here, Cancer, and you have it in you to embrace just putting more attention to detail, because you have the capability to take your craft, your level of work here, whatever it is that you do, to the next level, or really showcase it in a really good light here. And it's almost like you have these people, the morale is there, is what I'm hearing. And you just need to know, this month, that you are taking all this into consideration, and you're paying attention to how you're working and the results. However, you do want feedback here. And also, I feel like you're putting in the effort, so you also want some level of recognition here in order to kind of keep the momentum going. So ultimately, there's this sense of waiting for some notoriety in whatever it is that you do, what you're working on with others here. Because there's some sort of energy coming in where it's pushing you to be your best at whatever it is that you're doing, getting the feedback necessary in order to take it to the next level, and ultimately wanting the notoriety and communication from others to motivate you forward by just telling you how your progress is going, how you're progressing with whatever it is that you do here, and where you could improve. You're open to that, is what I'm hearing. However, at the same time, I feel like you're doing some good work here, so you want necessary feedback. However, you also want a sense of good job, well job, or job well done here. It's just to give you more like energy to draw off of and more inspiration to keep pushing yourself here, because I feel like a lot of people are pushing you, and you're really trying to just kind of like push yourself and see how far you can go off of your own energy here, that you can muster up and kind of like put your best foot forward in that way. So I'm also hearing just what needs to be addressed here is just understanding you are working a lot with others. However, there's something that you're doing independently within the same arena that is going to be distinctly a task of yours, so that it can be criticized, and criticized meaning assessed, and seeing where you're at within your growth, it could be, or just within the work that you do, or within the project that you're involved in with others here, Cancer. So yes, that's just what I'm hearing as far as what is needing to be addressed here. So Cancer, I hope that was helpful and create some external balance for you this month. So that is your Equilibrium horoscope for February 2022. As always, take care, love, and I'll see you next time.